When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oregon's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Moore will throw. The tight end finds a soft spot. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the
out of space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Gets away from one, finds some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Moore to the air. That's caught. It's Stewart. Taking it the other way. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. In the red area, it's Hughes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Burnett. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught, close to the marker, it's Burnett. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Fafita. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they've got it in the red zone at the 16. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll do it himself. Takes it, got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Moore will throw. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Hughes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Pass to Stinson, still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Bringing the heat. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Whittington. And they get him down.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs.
To running room. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Fafita. That's caught, it's Patterson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. To the ground with the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He'll keep it himself. And it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Got the first down, looking for more. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down? Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line, it's Patterson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. A quick pass to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Ducks are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now from inside the red zone. On the run, fires downfield. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And I would say they got him exactly where they didn't want him as a defense. All that speed, he gets outside the pocket, rolling to his right. You think he's going to take off. How about he tries to throw the football, can't fit it in there, throws the incompletion. The defense was scared for a second there.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller...
Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Fifita. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to take off. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Crosses the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll take another shot here. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Fifita, and his throw is incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's got the back in the middle. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him?
Touchdown, Ducks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make plays.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Rushes on him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He'll pitch it across the 45. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Benson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. And the Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give as they work on that clock. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. The Ducks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to barge their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Arizona, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he coughs it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. One more play to pad the stats. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's